I'm Joanna Garzilli, award-winning author and life coach. Welcome to the Looking Glass podcast. When I go above and beyond, and I don't get the type of praise or feedback that I want, I get resentful. And I know intellectually that I shouldn't have expectations. And then in the past, I would keep going above and beyond in certain situations. And then more frustration and resentment would build up. And then I would get exhausted. And as I get exhausted, then I couldn't do the things that I wanted to do. That's an awareness that is so clear to me as I look in the mirror of my life right now. So last night, I thought, I'm going to go to the office. I'm going to go in. And then I got to this morning and I decided not to go to the office. Nick had me, that's my husband, had me watch this movie with him. I've seen it a while back, quite a while ago, called Office Space. And the idea of the film is that don't do so much, don't try so hard. And I found it really funny because I could relate to a lot of things in it. I just thought, okay, well, I'm not going to go in the office today. I'm going to put myself first. I'm going to get key things done that I need to get done that will have great results. But yeah, I'm going to put myself first. And then that way I won't have resentment. And I did start to have some feelings of guilt, but then that guilt abated because I know that I'm not paid what the going market rate is. And that's up to me to speak up on that. I know that's my responsibility. But I suppose what I'm trying to say here is that I'm getting outside of my comfort zone. I'm putting myself first. I'm going to go and do Muay Thai afterwards. I'm here with you right now, taking care of myself, reflecting with you. And so this little question came up in my mind. Am I sabotaging myself? Am I burning a bridge because I'm not putting my job first? I'm putting me first. But then I've listened to a number of people I know who do take care of themselves, who've been people pleasers and learned to put themselves first. And that when they put themselves first, it's a yes and. They get to be of service to themselves. And then they get to be there for the other people too. So that's something that I'm struggling with right now. And I know that the power of reflecting is that it's a prayer. I'll say it is for me anyway. In that asking, as I sit and I reflect, I know that the unevolved ego, the part of me that is pushing and trying to get things my way through people pleasing, and I'm never going to get what I want. But that if I sit and I reflect, that a higher perspective can come in. I can have the courage to make a change within myself. So as I take those small actions to put myself first, things are going to change. If I just had gone into the office today and I'd said, I jumped through hoops and tried to get brownie points, be the good little worker bee, what's that going to do in the bigger picture, the bigger scheme of things? I've set intentions to be able to, or I should say, to be of greater service through my gifts, my skills, my talents. I have no burning desire to be a mega expert in retirement account planning. I know a good amount. I know a very good amount. Like, how much more do I need to know in that space? I feel complete in that lesson, in that learning. So I did take a good action the other day. I decided that I wasn't going to go through a certain certification that requires quite a bit of study. Prior to that, I had said I was going to do it, but that was people pleasing. When I studied blockchain, it was because I wanted to. It wasn't because I had to. It was because it was an area that fascinated me. I did that of my own volition. So I'm aware of the difference. And for you, as I share what I'm doing, what I'm not doing, the changes that I'm making, the courage that I'm trying to build to put myself first, what comes to mind for you? Where are you not putting yourself first? If certain things that you're doing where you're people pleasing, and look, there's a time to be of service. I love doing things for my family and I don't need anything in return. I do it for pure joy. I'm talking about the things for you that you're doing stuff and you don't get to fill yourself up. You don't get to energize your soul, your spirit, to lighten your mind so that you have energy to do what you love and shine. What are those things for you right now that when you start your day, you get up in the morning and you say, Joanna, I chose to do X instead of Y today. And I felt this. Let's say, for example, despite feeling if it was something uncomfortable, I did it anyway, and then these blessings happened. Or you felt fantastic and you wished that you'd gone and put yourself first sooner, that you'd done those activities, those things that fill your cup up, that allow you to live purposefully, fully. So I'm going to go and do Muay Thai now, and I'm going to trust that I can get great results in my job today. I can still knock it out the park because I've put myself first. I would love to hear what it is for you. How did you put yourself first today? And what were those results that happened? I'm Joanna Garzilli. Thank you so much for holding space, for reflecting with me that we got to do this together. And I very, very much look forward to connecting with you next time. Thank you for telling your friends and loved ones about Looking Glass podcast and following the show. You can also learn more about working privately with me and booking a Looking Glass reading or reflection session at looking-glass.me.